Hey y'all, so I'm gonna let you roll in here for a little bit, for a hot minute. I wanted to get on here and chat with y'all this evening because I'm not sure I should even be going live being pissed off and irritated right now and hormonal, but I'm gonna let y'all roll in and then I'm gonna get started. I feel like there needs to be some honesty in the world lately. There needs to be some honesty on the internet, and there needs to be some honesty in the homes of lots of Americans lately, it seems like, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I am fucking sick and tired. And when I mean I'm sick and tired, I am so fucking sick and tired of people always attacking each other in this country. I mean, let's just be honest. So I was having a conversation with a lady. I was laying in bed going through all the comments and stuff, trying to reply to people. And this lady got on there and she started attacking me for the typical things that I tend to get, which is, that I'm a racist, that I'm a fucking cracker, that I belong in the trailer park, that, I screw my uncle, all these things. And you know what? It's so funny to me. And yes, this was a black woman. Let me tell you why it's so funny to me. Because if I were to attack somebody, if I was to attack somebody for the simple fact of the color of their skin, they would act in such as they are these days by ripping apart neighborhoods, protesting someone that they don't even understand, like Trump, freaking blocking ambulances, acting a damn fool. Let me tell you something. Let me absolutely tell you guys something real quick. You want to know why I say and do the things that I do on my page? You want to know where my thought process comes from? I will tell you where my thought process comes from. Yes, I am a white woman. Yes, I have been given many opportunities in my life, but let me tell you something. My life wasn't perfect. This woman had the audacity to tell me, I come from the hard knocks. You ain't come from there. You ain't come from the hard knocks, Riley. Why? Because my skin's white? You think I don't come from the hard knocks? Listen, let me tell you something. Struggle doesn't see no skin tone, boo-boo. Struggle don't see none of that. You see, let me give you a little bit of information. Let me give you a little bit of backstory about Backwoods Riley so I can shut your fucking dumb ass up real quick, okay? I came from a separated home. I did a stint in America's shitty ass freaking foster care system because my freaking snowflake parents were too ignorant to come to a conclusion on custody, so they decided to use me as a toy to play with each other's emotions. I buried my whole entire family at the age of 20. At the age of 20, I buried my whole entire family. Okay? That's what I did. A month to the day before my 21st birthday, this woman had the audacity to say, well, you don't even wear your struggle. Why? Because I don't walk around with the sympathy card. I don't sit there and tell people that, oh, you need to feel sorry for me. Let me blame my faults. Let me blame my shortcomings on the fact that I had a shitty childhood, or maybe I didn't have everything that I wanted, because that's what all of Americans, it seems like, are doing these days, especially the Democratic Party. You think that because we, as white people, don't walk around with our freaking struggles and heartache and heartbreak on our shoulders, that we haven't had none because we have white privilege. Let me tell you something about white privilege. You want to know where white privilege comes from? It comes from a place of hate and racism. And let me tell you, a white person didn't come up with the phrase white privilege. That was a black person that came up with that phrase. I am so tired. I feel like, all the time, like we have to tiptoe around people. We got to tiptoe around people because God forbid someone gets their feelings hurt in America. God forbid somebody gets called out for wrongdoings. God forbid somebody accept and assume responsibility for their actions in this country. When I look at all this Trump, Hillary Clinton stuff on the media, let me tell you something. Very rarely do you see a Republican, a diehard, true-hard Republican, normal American citizen on the news. Do you know why? Because we're at fucking work. We're at work. We're raising our kids. We're trying to make sure we get to the grocery store in time. We're trying to take care of our husbands and wives and our families. We don't have time to sit on the news boo-hooing about what the hell is wrong with our lives, because we're actually putting in the time and the dedication to fix it. So maybe you should try that. Maybe you should try to fix the stuff that's going wrong in your life, because I will tell you right now, I am fucking tired of good Americans being ridiculed for the fact that they are hardworking Americans and simply because of the color of their skin. You can't tell the walk of a life of a human being by the color of their skin. I don't judge nobody. I am not a judgmental person. I do not judge nobody by where they came from. I don't judge nobody by their upbringing. I don't judge nobody by how many children they have, how young they had their children, or what circumstances they were born into. Because you know what? We can't help the circumstances that we are born into. However, we can help the circumstances in which we lead the rest of our life through. But it's like we are being ridiculed all the time. I was Thanksgiving shopping Wednesday for some dinner, and I was wearing a camouflage sweater, and this little, maybe 13 or 14-year-old girl was walking through the frozen section. And it was so sad to me, because here I was minding my business, trying to do what the rest of America is doing on Wednesdays, get food for Thanksgiving. We were having 25 people over, so we had to get a lot of food to feed a lot of people. And this little child, and she's a child, so I have to be very careful about the words that I use, walks past me, and because I have a camouflage hoodie on and I have a Confederate flag right in the corner of it, said, I'd like to rip that right off of her. Now mind you, I had to keep my cool because this is a child we're speaking of. And not only that, was I angered? Absolutely. Did I want to hit her? Absolutely not. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to have a talk with her mother about how she obviously has been breeding racism into her child's mind just because I'm just a white woman walking down the freaking frozen section. There's people in this country that are getting a job for $15 freaking an hour to go protest something, and probably the most money that they've ever made in their lives. Meanwhile, we have a lot of good, hardworking Americans, black, white, purple, pink, polka dotted, that are losing their retirements, their social securities, their pensions. I mean, you guys have got to get your shit together. Don't blame the person that might be doing better than you. Blame yourself for the fact that you haven't pushed yourself to the greatness of the person that you envy, so you choose to cut them down instead. A lot of people come and say that America has a racism issue, that it's white versus black these days, and that it's so awful because there's this race war going on. There's not a race war. There's a true, hard-working American versus a pussified crybaby American war going on. That's what's going on. It ain't a fucking race war, people. It's fucking getting down to being a nitty-gritty good American and busting your ass and accepting the fact that shitty things happen to you without going and throwing a temper tantrum worse than my own 5-year-old throws. Or just sucking it up, bucking up, lacing up your boots every day, going to fucking work and saying, you know what, life sucks sometimes. It really sucks sometimes. But I'm going to still go out and be the best human being that I possibly can be today. And I might not have $1 million, and I might not ever be famous, and I might not ever have a mansion, and I might not have that Rolls Royce. But you know what I'm going to have? I'm going to have memories with my family. I'm never going to need for nothing. My children are never going to need for nothing. And that's what you have to fucking do. I'm so freaking tired of it. I feel like, you know what? If parents, I feel bad for our generation, because there's so many parents that are so worried about reliving their younger years that they forget that they still have children to raise. And that is what has happened. And that's why there's all these Americans coming. We got walkouts at schools. We got people giving people counseling because they're just so sad. Oh my God, I'm so sad because Trump got elected and it's so awful and I don't know what to do. And I feel like what you really mean is I feel like my free ride is over. Because you know what? Trump gonna be your daddy now. He gonna make you get off your ass, take care of your fucking kids yourself, fucking go to work, pay your own fucking bills, to where the rest of us hardworking Americans don't have to fucking pay them. I don't give a shit if you agree with me. I don't give a shit if you like me. I don't give a shit if you dislike me. I really don't give a shit. I am me and you are not affected on my life. But your ignorance, it's so bliss. It is so freaking bliss. It's so funny to me because I will tell you something. My generation, the millennials, we have internet, we got social media. And when all of these libtards and Democrats and people are acting these fools and protesting, and I mean, they don't even know what the hell they're protesting for. Probably because their parents never educated them on freaking politics. But let me tell you something. When they are doing all this, okay? Hold on, I lost my train of thought. You got me so pissed off and I lost my train of thought. That's what happened. I lost it. What was I even talking about? Anyways, I will tell you though, while people are protesting, there are soldiers overseas losing their lives to give you the right to do that. There are vets living on the street. There are homeless people living on the street. It is so sad to me that people can take the most gracious, precious thing that the Lord gave us, which is life, and you turn it into this shitty ass muck swamp water of nothing, and then you complain that you have nothing. It's sad to me. It really is sad to me. And honest to God, I'm tired of it. I'm over it. If you want to hate me because I'm white and you think that I'm privileged, then hate on. Because I don't give a shit. Because you know what? I give anybody in this world the shirt off my back. And I don't give a shit what country you originally came from. I will give anybody the shirt off my back. However, I will not deal with disrespect. I will not deal with a fucking crybaby. I will not raise a fucking pussy to think that their opinions fucking matter. And I will not give a handout to someone who doesn't offer to hand their hand out to another person. You want help? You want help in succeeding? You want people to believe in you and uplift you and bring you up? Then you need to be the type of human being that gives that to other people. Quit your fucking crying. Quit your damn bitching. Get off your fucking ass and do something with yourself. The only thing that is held against everybody that started this whole thing is that cops killed black people. They kill all people. Cops got guns. They kill people. You don't listen, they shoot. I mean, that's what it is. That's how it happens. But you don't ever turn on your TV and see Trump supporters or Republicans out there protesting. You don't ever see Republicans or Trump supporters denying a Hillary Clinton supporter or a libtard the freaking right to do business in their business like you see Democrats doing to Trump supporters. You don't ever see that because you know what? We were raised that we don't have to have an opinion on everything. And honest to God, the first rule in business, bucko, is you separate business and pleasure. I cannot believe, but yet we're the bad guys. We're the fucking bad guys. We're the bad guys because we fucking do the right thing. And people say that good never wins, but I will tell you right now, this freaking election done shown that good actually does win. And it's going to be a wake-up call for a lot of people because I am so excited. I'm excited because you know what? People need to fucking quit fucking crying. I'm tired. It makes me, when I see these people on the news, it makes me want to go get a switch off the back of the tree in my backyard and just start whooping them. Just whoop them until they realize that they need to grow the fuck up, quit crying, and be productive members of society. I don't give a shit. I'm tired of it. You might call me racist because I'm backwoods. Call me racist because I'm white. Call me racist because I love my country. I love my veterans. And I love my fellow Republicans and Trump supporters. You can call me all the names in the book that you want to, but the truth is there's a lot of hardworking Americans that bleed red, white, and blue, and we are tired of fucking picking up the slack for the shit that you have not done. We're fucking tired. We are exhausted. We're tired of working for no fucking money. We don't get paid $15 an hour to freaking protest something that we ain't got no idea about in the first place. No, we get up at 5 a.m. A lot of men break their backs working fucking concrete, freaking building fucking roads, doing the train train lines, building pipelines, welding, freaking truck driving. And you know what they do at 80 years old? They still ain't got no damn money because they did it for no money. They don't get paid everything in the world, but they don't fucking cry. No, they accept that that's their damn life. And that's what a lot of Americans need to fucking do. Accept that it's your damn life, because we are tired of raising the slump in this country. We are tired of freaking putting our hard-earned money to pay your fucking bills. That's what we're tired of doing. And that's why Trump won. So you want to be pissed off? Be pissed off at the freaking middle and lower class American citizens, as they call the flyover states, that are tired of your shit. You sit there and you act as though, oh, the government pays for my food. No, we pay for your food. We pay for your food stamps. Our taxes pay for that. And let me tell you something. All the farmers that freaking grow that food, that grow those crops, not only do they grow the food that you eat, not only do they raise and feed and slaughter the meat that you eat, that you love, that steak and all that food, you know what else they do? They pay taxes, and then out of their taxes, they fucking spend money to pay for your food stamps for the food that they just freaking grew for you. And you guys are ungrateful fucking people thinking that the world owes you something, and I'm tired of it, because rule number one in life is the world doesn't owe you something. And I'm getting really excited, so I'm going to get off here, but I'm going to leave y'all with this note. I'm going to leave you with this message, and I'm going to tell you this. You've woke up the flyover state millennials. You have woke us up. We post on social media about how we feel and we're not afraid to. But I will tell you right now, there's a whole nother generation that came before us. A whole nother generation that was raised on better values and better beliefs. And they aren't on social media. And I dare you to try to wake them up. Because they are not people that you would ever want to disrespect, because they built this country. And I'm not saying backwoods white people. I'm saying backwoods, freaking inner city, wherever living people of all shades and colors that actually work for what they have. That's a generation I wouldn't wake up. That's a generation I wouldn't want to get into it with. I'll tell you that right now. So y'all need to grow the fuck up. Y'all need to quit freaking assuming that everybody is an awful person or a racist because they're white. Because you know what? God blessed us in all different shades because He loves us. We are His children, and we are diverse, and we can stand together or we can fall together. But I'll tell you right now, I ain't falling. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm just so sick and tired of it. I'm sick of the negativity. I'm sick of the hatefulness. I'm sick of the finger pointing, because the truth is every American needs to wake up tomorrow and say, how can I be a better American today to make our country better, to make my schools better, to make my neighborhood better, to make our economy better? What can I do? That's what y'all need to do. And if every American freaking did that, well, we'd be sitting pretty all right, wouldn't we? Now, I love you. Go kiss your kids. Tell them that you love them. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. And to the rest of you that are going to get on here and say, fuck you, you cracker bitch, guess what? Fuck you too.